A man burned with uncontrollable rage, convinced that the woman standing before him was responsible for everything that had gone wrong. His emotions had reached a breaking point after he was struck and publicly humiliated in front of everyone. As the crowd watched in silence, he couldn't understand why she remained so calm. To him, her peaceful expression made no sense. If she had really suffered the same humiliation, she should have been just as desperate to find the person responsible. Instead, she stood there without fear, making his anger grow even stronger. Every second that passed pushed him closer to losing control, while everyone around them seemed too shocked to interfere. Just as the situation threatened to explode, a man named Samuel stepped forward. He spoke in a calm and steady voice, asking the furious man to relax. Samuel introduced himself and explained that he wanted to help, but the angry man refused to listen. Believing no one truly cared about his pain, he demanded that Samuel leave him alone. However, Samuel refused to walk away. He insisted that everything happening was part of a carefully planned strategy designed to uncover the truth. His confidence caught the man's attention, even though his words sounded impossible to believe. Desperate for answers, the man finally paused long enough to hear him out. Samuel leaned closer and told him that if he wanted the truth, he had to trust every instruction without question. There was no time to argue or second-guess the plan. The man hesitated for a moment before agreeing. Deep inside, he realized that anger alone would never solve the mystery. If there was even the slightest chance that Samuel knew something, he was willing to follow his lead. Tension remained heavy as everyone waited for what would happen next. Moments later, the woman appeared once again. Looking directly at the man, she smiled with unsettling confidence and asked if he really believed he could escape her. He declared that they would remain connected until the very end. Her chilling words sent fear through everyone standing nearby. Before anyone could react, police officers rushed onto the scene and immediately placed her under arrest. They informed her of her rights. It appeared the nightmare was finally coming to an end. Samuel suddenly stopped the officers, warning them that they were making a terrible mistake. He revealed that the woman had staged everything to free herself from her husband forever. Officers stared at him in disbelief while the woman quickly dismissed his claims, insisting that no one would believe such a ridiculous story. Then the husband spoke with tears in his eyes, declaring that he could never hurt his wife because he truly loved her. Heartfelt confession changed everything, leaving everyone questioning who was telling the truth and what had really happened behind the scenes.